the line right now. This is Buddy Buckets.
How you guys doing? Top of the morning.
Top of the morning, buddy.
Game 7, buddy. Wait. Buddy.
Man, you got this region. Look, man, I'm not going to front. We love you, buddy. What you've done this season. I did not have you making 9 threes in a Game 7. It was your first ever Game 7. And what you told us last night, prepare for Game 7. You shut down all the social medias. You said no to tickets to all your family members, buddy. That must have been hard to do.
Yeah. You know, they've reaped a lot of benefits of me over the years. So I just when the game is so important to you, and sometimes just having less distraction around you, and not saying there's distraction, anybody's distraction, but it's just being locked in with yourself. You know, just felt like it was probably the best thing for me to do, and just sometimes that's how I figure out things, just coping by myself, and just trusting on God and leaning on His favor and His blessings, and this spiritually being mentally just locked in, and pray that everything works out.
You know, when you work so hard to get to where you guys are at and you get into a Game 7, you could feel it in like Game 5, Game 6, Game 7. Some guys, not that they shy away from the moment, but they're afraid to take certain shots, and that's never been a problem for you. And the shot that I want to go to is the one at the end of the first quarter. I felt like that one just boom, it's cemented that the Warriors are here, that you're on a roll. That shot felt huge, but you got the rebound, and it was like you hesitated a little.
Yeah, it looked like the bench had to tell you to hurry up and get off the court.
Did they yell at you to like go, take that shot? Because it felt like you got the rebound at like maybe 5 seconds left, and then all of a sudden you kind of hesitated, and then you went and you took the shot. I mean, it was monster.
Yeah, and that play, I thought that we had like at least like 11 seconds left, but I was me and time was not on the same time. and it's like, you know, get the ball to Steph or Jimmy, you know, get the ball to our playmakers, you know, I just gotta run the floor. And after that, when I saw that, I look at the shot clock, and it was like 4 seconds, and the bench was like alerting me, you gotta go. And I just, you know, the speed dribble, and I saw that I had a lean, and I shot it, and then I just know I had a chance.
Wow, Buddy Hield, live here on the River Islands guest line. Isn't it time for you to discover the islands? River Islands in Latham, 33 points, a playoff career high, 9 threes. I don't know if you're aware, buddy, but there's so much history you made yesterday. First of all, you became the first player in NBA playoff history to go scoreless in one game and then score at least 33 in the next game in a single postseason. And then not only that, you became the 7th player in NBA history to make at least 7 threes in a Game 7. I mean, come on, buddy. 6 threes at the half, and I'm thinking, were you guys feeling good too? I know you were probably feeling good, knowing that you guys were up 12. You had the 22 points, and Steph only had a bucket.
Yeah, you know, I know that 30 was going his spiritual mode, and I was just waiting, and I look at the score. I say, "When you get 3," and I was like, man, like he's going to turn it up soon, you know, and he turned it up. He came alive in the fourth quarter. And he's special, man. He's the reason why the ship is sailing like this, you know, by him and Draymond's leadership and Jimmy, just being Jimmy, just rescuing the day and just settling everybody down. And guys like Looney were big last night. BP was big last night, you know, and they playing their minutes, you know, and this guy just came out to step up, you know, even though JK didn't score, but he just to see him on the court, you know, and JK is going to help us some way down in this this playoff. You know, he's going to get his, as soon as he gain his spirit and his confidence back, he'll be fine.
You know, buddy, you talked about the zone defense that you guys couldn't solve in the first 6 games, basically, especially Friday night in Game 6. What helped you guys in that zone against that zone defense yesterday in Game 7? Was it just as simple as, hey, we got to make shots and get them out the zone? What was it about their zone defense that made it so difficult for you guys offensively?
You know, we finally cracked the code, man. It was really not a zone defense. It was just like they start off a zone, and where they just, wherever Steph go, we know that we watch film on it, and wherever Steph go, they just like follow him, and we know that they had so much attention on him, and like, I mean, 2 or 3 guys running to one of this. His gravity is so elite. Like there was 2 or 3 guys running to him, and we just trying to get the ball in the middle and get the ball in Jimmy's hands, and he's making the right play. And you look at it, watch the film. Him and Draymond were just finding me, and I was able to make shots. And like when I was able to see a few go in, and it was just you know, when you shoot against the zone, you know, once you shoot them out the zone, you know, what else they can go to, and they killed us with that Steven Adams lineup. And I saw the plus minus; it was huge, and that was the reason why they were winning games.
All right, so I got so many questions for you because this is the game of your career. The block shot. Since when were you a rim protector? Like, that was incredible.
Man, this is what I do, man.
Tell him, buddy. This is what you do,
buddy,
man.
You were really good on defense in this series.
Let me stop playing with y'all. You know what? I've always had great defensive instinct. I know people give me my crap about defense, but you know, I've been around Draymond, Jimmy, and I know when it comes to winning, it matters a lot, and I just gotta have to be solid, you know, and I'm always telling the guys that going against Shangoon, and you just gotta keep them in front of you, make them shoot the mental shots, and they're the hardest shots, you know. When you give those good players angles and stuff, they tend to take advantage of it. But if you just make them put yourself in between the basket and make them shoot over you, it becomes mentally, and they start thinking, especially when a smaller guy is guarding you, they overthink shots of that. So I was able to time it and just make the right reads.
All right, so I got to ask about the celebration, but just wait on that. We're going to get to it in a second because the riding the horse was incredible. After the game last night, you referenced a meeting Saturday led by Steph, Draymond, and Jimmy, and you quote-unquote said everybody had chills, and you were locked in after that. Take us into that meeting, right? Like, what did those guys tell the team, and that you like weren't going to lose the game, or was there something more to this?
Just showing that how we were not connected in the last two games that we didn't play, and this shows that how much this game means to everybody, and just going out there and just laying on the line and don't get distracted by Draymond talking about him, how he was not locked in, and I'm sure he said in the media, you saw his comments in the media, and just going there and seizing the moment, you know, and just enjoying it and getting back our joy and being connected to each other. And we didn't feel that we were connected in those last two games, and that's why we took a fall, and that's why we had to play in Game 7. So, you know, and the way they were commentating those, Draymond speaking, and Steph speaking, and Jimmy speaking, you know, just to give you chills, man, because those guys are being a fire, you know, and you know how bad they want it, and you know how much winning means to them because they've been to the mountaintop 4 times, and just hearing them speak and just following their lead and just, you know, just being in that room, you know, with a bunch of like Hall of Famers, and for them to call the team meetings, you know the seriousness of that of that meeting, and they know that getting us ready and just getting us ready in that moment will just prepare us for the next game, for the game tomorrow, which is yesterday.
Buddy Hield here on the River Islands guest line. Isn't it time for you to discover the islands? River Islands in Lathrop. Buddy Hield, playoff career high, 33 points in his first ever Game 7. I know you've been waiting a long time. You were talking about it yesterday. Everybody dreams of playing in a Game 7. But I also want to get to the dynamic you and Jimmy Butler have. You were so hilarious at the podium. It's Jimmy Butler, everybody. I'm your Alfred, buddy. Robin's back. And the dynamic you guys have, you know, the whole excluding Buddy from everything. When did that form? Did you know Jimmy Butler before he was traded here to the Golden State Warriors?
No, I know of him, but I was a big fan of Jimmy. I always loved Jimmy. My mom loves Jimmy. I just love the way he competes and the way he carries himself, man. That was big. And I just know that when he came here, it'd been easy to get along with. It'd been easy to get along with him. That's what I love about him.
You guys got the
easy to get along.
Yeah, go ahead, buddy.
Say it again?
Nah, go ahead. Continue, buddy.
He's easy to get along. He's a great connector, man. He's a great team guy, and And off the court, man, he's a great guy that, you know, that I hang out with. He invites me to his house. He goes to dinners. He takes care of me, man.
All right, buddy. I got 2 quick questions for you. Number 1, what was going on? You hit the 3. Steph hits the crowd with the night, even though you hit the 3, and you're like riding the horse or something. What was that?
We call it the bow, bow, bow.
The bow, bow, bow? What
does that even mean? You got to explain, bro.
Okay, it's a long story. So me and Tyrese Halliburton, he came in one day, and then it's like a TikTok ran viral, and he's saying with the bow, bow, bow. And then we just thought every time we shoot a 3, it was like a bow, bow, bow. And after that, there's a dance. It was like bum bum bum, and then after that, with you just knocking your legs and like just from New Orleans, and I just started adding that dance to that, and we just having fun with it, and it never left me. So every time I go out or I around people and or whatever, I just hit the bow 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 dance. Before every pregame, we hit the bow 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 dance. I try to get everybody in the middle. Even the coaches hit it today. Even because Steve hit it last night. Terry Stotts is really good at hitting the bow 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 dance.
Oh my God.
I think everybody. I haven't let Draymond hit it. Draymond is still shy hitting the bow bow dance now. But Steph has hit it. Jimmy hasn't hit it yet. But we can get Jimmy to hit it. But like everybody's hit it except Steph. No, Steph has hit it. Except Jimmy, Draymond, and I think JK. We got a lot of shy guys on the team, We got to get them on their show, We got to get them on their show.
I love that. Hey, buddy, like you've been in the league a long time. Yep. You clearly love the game of basketball. It's changed your life. You referenced your own mother earlier. We know you got a family. To play this long in the league and not get enough playoff opportunities, how special is it for you to not only get to the playoffs, but to have, now you're immortalized. I mean, that's what you are. You're going to be immortalized as a Game 7 standout performer during the Steph Curry era in this Golden State Warrior dynastic run that they've been on. It's a special moment for you as a basketball player. Has it sunk in? Is it something that you and your family has already had a second to kind of like absorb, or is it just too soon?
My brothers, we have a group chat. They always annoy me in my group chat. My brother, my mom has 7 kids, and I have a brother that is older than me. He's the 4th child. I'm the 5th. And I got 2 sisters under me. But the 4th one, he's like crazy. He's always been my biggest supporter from day one. And he's been annoying me in the group chat about just staying focused and locked in and whatever. But that I feed off them, and I feed off the grace of God, and I feed off them, and I just know that they have my back on everything I do, and they know that I was capable. They've been waiting for all year for me to get to this moment, and finally, and came in Game 7. But just God doesn't make any mistake, and His timing is never late. And just keep trusting my work, and just trusting my teammates and trusting the coaching staff to put me in great positions.
Well, that's an amazing answer, buddy. An amazing performance for you. It's May 4th, 2025. Warriors-Rockets Game 7 will forever be known as the Buddy Hield game as you score a playoff career high 33 points, 9 of 11 from the three-point line. Now, Draymond Green did take credit for one of those misses. Said he threw you a grenade, so you should have been 9 of 10. So maybe he could buy you dinner tonight, huh?
Yeah. I'm not gonna tell him about that because we had a little altercation in the court early in the season when we threw him a grenade. But like I'm gonna let that slide,
Well, buddy, you've been a lot of fun, man. You and the Jimmy Butler dynamic, and hey, good luck against Minnesota. This is gonna be a fascinating series between you guys and the Timberwolves, man. We can't wait to watch Game 1 tomorrow night in Minnesota, buddy. Take care, man.
Thank you.
Thanks so much for stopping by today.
Hey. I like us in the series.
Let's go, buddy. Let's go.
Go Bear.
Oh, the bop, bop, bop. I want the bop, bop, pop. You're going to do the bop, bop, bop.
He said Kerr did it. Terry Stotts did it.
Terry Stotts did it very good. But he said Draymond Green hasn't done it yet because we think about Draymond Green and the night. Moses Moody said it was more like the nightmare. It's very aggressive.
Yes.